Jamaica, you know it. I'm ready to go home and do the work. When on it, say hi.
Now I'm going to show you something that is going to totally blow your rocks off.
Hi. How are you?
Hello. I think you guys got a new band happening here. Hey guys. Oh, big golf, huh? All right.
I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. If you have a problem, turn off your station.
Whoa. Evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's special Under the Bus episode with your boy, BonerJams, a.k.a. the Connecticut Canoodler, a.k.a. the provocateur of the pile driver, a.k.a. Brian. Oh, buddy boy, do we have a treat for you. Let me introduce a couple boys that I have hanging out backstage. First, one of the top guitarists on YouTube who will shortly be on tour with Monochromatic Black and also has the esteemed privilege of working with me weekly on the guitar. Xander Raymond Charles, XRC, bring him on.
Crowd
man.
Wild. What's up, dude? How are you, man?
I'm doing great. You look handsome as fuck tonight, by the way. I just want to let you know.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Just trying to keep up with you. It's good to be back. It's good to be anywhere.
Good. Also, hanging out backstage, we have the man who needs very little introduction.
Who needs some introduction?
I'll give him some. The creator of Palefest and the House of Masks. I've been watching him for years, and it's an honor to have him on. And this is going to be a fun night. AJ Good, bring him on.
AJ, over here.
Oh. I've always wanted to do that.
What's
up,
good,
man?
gentlemen?
Nothing, dude. I'm just excited to hang out with some friends and talk some music, talk our favorite band and such. It'll be fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Honor to have you both here to discuss a topic which is near and dear to our hearts. We're going to go over some of our favorite Depeche Mode songs tonight, which is going to be fucking fire. It's going to be great. Can't wait to do it. No, actually, we're going to go over our favorite band. I know it's mine. I think, Xander, it's yours. And AJ, I'm pretty sure Slipknot's one of your all-time favorite bands as well.
Yeah, we're tied with Guar.
With Guar, yeah. So, we're going to go over some Slipknot songs.
Is Limp Bizkit in there, too?
I think Limp Bizkit's a top fiver for sure.
Yeah, sweet. Let's talk about Limp Bizkit.
Absolutely.
No, I'm just kidding.
So the reason this came up is last week, Xander and I were working on some shit on the guitar. And Xander's like, hey, Brian, your homework, put together the top 20 Slipknot songs. And I'm like, I can throw that together. And then you're like, in order. It's like, oh, shit. I don't know if I could do that. Then later during the Under the Bus show, all of a sudden I get a text from you. You already had it knocked out.
Yeah, I don't know. I was like really stoked to like, because I was like, you should do it. And then I was just like, I should do that. And then like, I was just watching your live stream last Wednesday and I was just kicking it and I kind of threw a rough draft together. So that was like the infancy of this show. And then I don't know whose idea it was to get AJ on board, but I was just like, might as well, right? Yeah. Shoot your shot. You know what I mean? So.
Absolutely.
I'm the person that got me involved because it's going to be a terrible time.
No, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. But yes, before we get into our list, so we're going to go over the top 20. I know on the thumbnail and everyone sees top 10. We're going to really focus on the top 10. But, you know, it might be a pretty interesting conversation to see where we have 20 through 11. So, but before we get into that, Xander, you ready to go on tour, bro?
Yeah, I was practicing like a couple minutes ago prior to this. Brought some friends with me. I just been running that and then packing and making sure I have like, you know, all my stuff and enough clothes and, you know, toothbrush, all that stuff. But yeah, I'm ready, man. I'm excited.
Good. How many guitars you bringing with you? Just 2.
I bring the Kiesel and the Vola, the pink one. So it'll be fun.
That's awesome. That's gonna be great, man.
Thank you.
AJ, I know you recently on your channel, and if you guys don't know, House of Masks, please take a moment. You can even do it right now and give a fuck. Go subscribe if you haven't, but I'm pretty sure everyone has. Yesterday, AJ announced the return of PaleFest 2023. AJ, do you want to briefly talk about your creation?
Yeah, I can only take half credit. My brother Bishop is like definitely probably even more involved than I am. But we just wanted a sick mask monster metal festival, and that's slowly but surely what it's becoming. And I think this year will like most certainly solidify what it is supposed to be. Last year was the first year, and it was very like dipping our toes in the water, not knowing what we're doing. But this year it's 3 days. I wish I could tell you the big names and stuff that we're bringing, but those posters have yet to be released. So it's people are going to poop their pants right off their body, I think.
Yeah. Mine are still in the wash when I found out.
Hell yeah.
Well, I know you have Distortions will be there.
Yeah, and they were here last year. Obviously, like that's a blessing. But man, the people that got behind it and kind of like have faith in what it's going to be is pretty wild. So we'll say, yeah, I could probably go on record and say that it's very Slipknot involved this year. So
what does that what does that mean?
Slipknot will be there playing a full set. No, no, it's just gonna be man, it's gonna be cool.
I know the guests, and if I could help out with any sort of the hype that's involved, it's pretty sweet, man. So yeah, congrats to everybody over at PaleFest and House of Masks and Paleface and Co. and all that. Like, they're awesome people.
I'm excited for this year because the venue that we got has a full legit stage, and we weren't able to incorporate music last year, so we kind of made up for it with Thanksgiving, and this will be like everything crammed into one. So as soon as the convention ends, we go right into live shows with like certain bands. And again, I think people are going to poop their pants right off their bodies. So
that's great. Well, I'm pumped to see Ed Edmonds from Distortions. I was actually there in September and had a tour of their warehouse. It was awesome. So,
yeah, Ed's a saint.
That's actually how I think, well, obviously Slipknot, but also you being a huge fan of Distortions was also what attracted me to your channel. So that guy right there, that's a Distortions piece. So
heck yeah. Ed and Marsha are the saints of the industry.
They're great.
Absolutely.
So yeah, no, that's awesome. PaleFest will be great. And what are the dates?
Friday, October 13th through Sunday the 15th.
Good, man.
Oh, it's Friday the 13th.
How cool is that?
Dude, that's sweet, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, my shirt, dude.
Both you gentlemen are invited. I already told BonerJams pre-show that I would cover your passes and get you in, and we can have a rowdy little party.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm not sure what I'm doing on October 13th, but if there is anything I'm doing, it's going to PaleFest.
If we were on the phone, I would have said me. But we're not on the phone, so I'm not going to say that.
Oh, I'm like, do it like.
Yeah, me and Ray have some really dumb conversation. Every time we call each other, it turns into just this like ignorant, just.
You want to give a little rundown? Like a little trial run?
We can, yeah. So Ray, what are you going to be doing on Friday the 13th?
Oh, dude, you know how it goes.
Me?
It's been said.
I mean, when it comes down to it.
Yeah, if you really think about it.
At the end of the day.
You know, after you put one foot in front of the other, you get perspective on things.
And I don't want to get political here, but
you know, I mean, nobody's covering the train burning.
For lack of a better word.
It's like the old saying goes.
Yeah, I mean, really what it comes down to is
I don't even know what's going on right now.
Neither do I.
I could go on for as long as we wanted it to.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's just, we did it the other day for like 3 minutes. And then we were like, well, good talking to you. We covered a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Well, now that everyone knows how ignorant we are.
And how silly we are.
I'll give your show back.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you.
It's like, oh, thank God.
Thank you. Well, speaking of ignorance, Xander, you want to talk about my guitar playing, or do you want to really get into?
It's awesome. What do you mean? What do you want me to say? It's great.
Well, thank you.
Really good, man. You've progressed astronomically since you and I shouldn't say that, like, throughout your whole duration of playing, but ever since I've had the privilege to teach you some things, you've certainly gotten a lot better. But that's just attributed to you, being dedicated and enjoying it. So that's just fun to watch.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Dude. I've become the trill master.
Dude, the TM, as it's been known to say.
Well, I just pick up the guitar. Like Xander and I will start, and I'm just getting nasty. And Xander's always like, right?
Sure. Was that me headbanging?
It is.
Yeah, okay.
Or having a stroke.
Is that what I really look like? Damn.
Scary.
I look sick.
Well, I guess we can get into it, right? It's gonna be it's gonna be fun. So to start, instead of getting right into our countdown of the top 20 Slipknot jams, I'll start with AJ. When did you start listening to Slipknot? Like, how did you find this fine beauty of a band?
It was the year 2000. You know what? Xander could probably tell you this whole story. He's heard it a billion times.
No. Come on. I was just being stupid because I have heard this story like a lot, but I love it. I love listening to it. It's great.
I have it just word for word.
Yeah.
My grandma owned a hair salon, and she always had like the coolest magazines delivered. So Rolling Stone was like a big one. And I was real into Limp Bizkit at the time. So I was looking for like West Borland stuff. They always put like Kid Rock and Limp Bizkit and all the cool stuff in there. Mm-hmm. And I flipped to a page that had a picture of Slipknot, individual shots in like a collage up against a wood paneled wall. Very important, wood panel. And they just looked sick, man. I was like so stoked on like what I was seeing. They all just looked so cool. And I tried to read it. Didn't really understand what I was reading because they were talking about like, it's so liberating, like lighting myself on fire. Blah. I'm like, what's liberating mean? So I asked my mom if I could look up their music, and she got on Yahoo Launch, and she watched the Wait and Bleed video, and she was like, yeah, I guess you can watch it or whatever. And I was just completely enthralled. The name, the look, the filter they had, the everything, like the way Corey looked, just like speaking at the beginning of the video. I was just like, so yeah, the mannerisms, all that. I was, even as a 6-year-old, I was just like, what the fuck am I seeing?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Xander, what about you, man?
Yeah, it's funny. Like my story is not as
his grandma like the hair salon.
Yeah. There I was looking for Kid Rock and West Borland. No, like I don't know. Like I was always terrified of Slipknot as a kid because I don't know. I just like knew I wasn't allowed to listen to it. I didn't grow up very sheltered, but I was an only child with divorced parents, and so like whenever I'd go to my mom and dad's house, like they just knew everything I was into. So like I couldn't sneak away and listen to like surfacing as like a 7-year-old. It just wasn't feasible. Long story short, it wasn't until like honestly like the like Iowa album to where like kids like the older like 3rd graders in school were listening to it, and I was just like, whoa, like like in the back of the bus they would like put on like People Equal Shit, and I'd be like jamming to it. But then like that was all I could listen to, because like there was no such thing as the internet or anything like that. So like I would just get glimpses of it through the older kids in like elementary school and such. Long story short, it wasn't until like YouTube came around like 2006, 2007, when I could visually see videos and stuff like that I became obsessed with them. So like I was always like a casual fan, but I wasn't sure if I was allowed to like them as a kid until like 2003, 2004. And then once YouTube hit 05, 06, that's like when I became obsessed. So
nice.
Yeah. What about you?
So I'm a little older than you guys, a little sexier and older, but no, just a little bit older. So I actually just graduated high school. So this is the summer of
this year.
Yes, this year.
Congrats, dude. Sick.
Just finished with my good enough diploma. I'm all set. So yeah, no, summer of '99, and remember seeing on MTV News about Ozfest, and there was this band wearing masks and jumpsuits, and I'm like, all right. I wasn't sure what to make of them initially because I thought they would be gimmicky and pretty shitty musicians. Just like, hey, they look cool, but they suck on their instruments, right? And so I went to the Newburgh Mall back in the day, and I went and I purchased the first Slipknot album when it just released, and the first Stained album at the same time.
Hell yeah.
And I still haven't heard a Slipknot song ever. I'm just like, I don't know what to expect. I just know they'll look crazy. And I've talked about this before on the show. I went home and I was going to go out on a date, and there was no one at my house. And I bought a cassette. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's this little tape, little thing.
Dude, I had Significant Other on cassette.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, get at me.
So I had the cassette, popped it in, and then you have the 742, couple zeros, other digits, that starts it off. The whole thing I think is sick. I'm like, whatever, and I'm upstairs getting ready, and then Sick kicked in, and I was like, holy shit, this is the heaviest. Like, until that point, the heaviest thing I listened to was Korn, and I also knew that Ross Robinson produced the first Slipknot album, so I was like, maybe if they sound a little bit like Korn, it'd be pretty cool. And I was just blown away. And then when Sick finished, I was like, there's no way. This band just blew their load on the first song. It's 3 minutes of just hell. There's no way like this album is going to keep up with it. And I was pleasantly surprised, and I was wrong. Because then, Eyeless was going. And then when I heard the guitar part, and I'm getting goosebumps now talking about it because I'm a huge weirdo. But when the breakdown kicks in on Eyeless and the dun-dun-dun-dun, and I never heard anything offbeat like that before. As AJ was saying, I shit my pants. It was just a debacle in the bathroom, and and I was hooked. And I was just like, wow. And I've been listening to them ever since. So 20-something years later, I'm a huge Slipknot fan. So,
Hell yeah,
buddy.
Yeah. So now we know where our roots are of Slipknot. So top 20. So quickly, because I really want to spend some time from our 10 to 1.
Yeah.
Xander, I'm going to start with you.
All right, sweet.
So from 20 to 15, if you want to rattle them off real quick. Okay. Top 20 Slipknot songs, and then we can delve into it. AJ, you ready to make fun of them?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going 20 to 15, and then
20,
I'm stopping.
20 to 16, so 20, 19, 18, yeah.
Okay, 20 to 16. Okay. Number 20, the negative one.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah. Number 19, Wait and Bleed. Number 18, Spit It Out.
Mm-hmm.
Number 17, Sick.
Okay.
And number 16, My Plague.
Wow.
AJ, why is your mouth on the floor?
Because every time you said something else, everybody's lists are going to be so crazy different. This is wild. You started off with the negative one. And it's like pretty close to one of mine. I'm like, okay. And then you fucking just smacked the shit out of me.
Well, it's tough, man. I mean, I basically just rattled off like, yeah. All right. Somebody else go.
All right. So real quick,
I'm gonna judge somebody else.
Yeah, we can judge. Everyone in the chat too. If you love Slipknot as much as us, definitely throw some songs in there too, please. It's interactive. We're a big family. All right. AJ, go ahead, man. 20 to 16.
All right. 20. I've got No Life. 19. I have the negative one.
Ooh,
sweet.
18. I have People Equal Shit.
Oh great! You so silly.
17. I have Nero Forte.
Interesting.
And 16, I have Scissors.
Scissors.
Oh.
Wow.
No one is going to be surprised when I get to my top 10 at all.
Wow.
I am.
This is foreplay.
No, this is the opposite of foreplay.
I'm shocked at yours.
Dude, People Equal Shit, 18.
Yeah.
That's just
what's your
craziness
favorite
right
fighters?
Vermilion. No.
No, don't spoil it.
No, we'll get there. We'll get there. I'm gonna go through my 20 through 16.
Yeah,
And then
send
we
it.
can make fun of each other and
Yeah.
laugh. All right. Number 20 for me is Nomadic off of 0.5.
Interesting.
Number 19 is Hell and Consequences from Come Whatever May. Oh, wait, that's Stone Sour. But I love that song. 19 is Xander's Jam, Acidic, off the end so far. I love that song.
That's not my jam. That's not even remotely.
I know
What are
you don't like that
talking
song
about?
at all. That's
I don't think
my-
I've ever
that's my
said.
song.
I've literally never said that in my life. I don't even know if I've listened to that song all the way through yet.
That song is dope. All right.
Yeah, okay.
So 18 for me, The Burden. 17, My Plague. And 16, and I told Xander I cheated a little bit. So 16 is Get This in Eeyore, the bonus tracks off of the self-titled. Yeah, I did too. You want to
That's
fight?
fair because I did 2 in one spot on.
There you go. All right, cool.
I will let that slide.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Damn.
So what? Let's make fun of each other now. What's your thoughts on Nomadic, Xander?
I mean, Nomadic, like your list was like not as egregious as somebody else's, and it certainly isn't mine.
You got like half of the first self-titled songs on there.
Yeah, and then I got the rest of the half in the top 10. What's your point?
Like Sick isn't a top 5 for you?
No, it's not actually.
Wow.
It's it's top 17.
Oh. Yeah, thank you for
In
clearing.
case you weren't paying attention. I mean, dude, I can't believe like you guys are coming at me. My list is awesome. My list is so stacked. My list is so good that all the good songs are in the top 15 or top 20.
I'm so happy this is working out this way because I was like, man, everybody's list is going to be crazy different, and here we are. Yeah.
So like, Brian, your list is very new school. Like you're a new school fan, which is fine. I mean, as if you need my what's that? What am I?
Approval.
Thank you, Jesus. But yeah, like you're like you and I have talked like with lessons and such. Like you like a lot of the newer stuff, which is cool.
And I think, and I've discussed it. The one thing that I feel like, obviously, the first 2 albums are the shit, and Iowa is godly, right? But I feel as Slipknot has evolved, instead of being just straightforward and bludgeoning you, they've become, I wouldn't say more musically talented, but they've experimented more, have done different shit. And so people are like, oh, I just want heavy. I want Iowa. I get that. And I love Iowa. Don't get me wrong. But also, like Nomadic, that's something, the main riff is dope. The solo, I think, is pretty amazing from both Mick and Jim. So, I do like the newer stuff too. But, my heart is obviously with, self-titled Iowa Volume 3. So
I feel the experimental, like branching out into other things really heavy because I feel that way with Metallica. Like everybody just wants like thrashy Metallica all the time, but like Load and Reload are my fucking shit.
Where's your crowd kick? Nothing. Dude, I love Load and Dude, I've never heard you ever say that. I don't think I've ever heard you say the word Metallica before.
Yeah, I just found out about them a couple of days ago. You guys pretty big,
I didn't know. I really didn't know you liked them.
Yeah, James Ehrlich or something like that is like he's like a pretty good guitarist or some shit. I don't know.
Jason Trujillo.
News. Yeah.
Jason News.
Jason News.
All right. So anything else we want to touch base on between our 20 to 16?
I just want to say I can't believe I'm like it's a bad thing that like I've padded my whole list with self-titled and I'm getting like judged for having 3 of my top or my 16 through 20 be self-titled.
Hey,
I find that interesting.
Only God can judge you.
And me. I can't believe you have Sick that low.
Yeah, that's like the big. I'm like, and Wait and Bleed.
So if you have Sick that low, would you want to see Sick live then?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, would you want them to start a show with that or an encore? Like you're
yeah, like they did in Disaster Pieces, absolutely. But like my list is so good, you guys are gonna like be like, wow, I really wish I did it like he did. So
we have to remember these are favorites still. This isn't like worst Slipknot songs to best Slipknot songs. This is all literally favorites too. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, somebody will blur that line. Be like, oh, how could you blah blah blah. Like, yeah.
All right.
Anyway,
Xander, let's go. We'll start with you. Actually, no, screw that. Let's go.
let's go with you.
me.
Yeah. Go me or you.
So 15 to 11, because I want to kind of rip through the top 10 or 20 to 11. So number 15 for me, I got Scissors. Love me some Scissors off self-titled.
Dude.
14 3-0 off volume 3.
Cool.
13 Vendetta off All Hope Is Gone. I fucking love that song. I think the beginning is like a march to war. Like that's just filthy. Joey on that, fire. 12 Solway Firth from We Are Not Your Kind. And number 11 is Bloodhost from Scar the Martyr. I mean, All Out Life. I love that song.
All Out Life. All Out Life. Oh yeah, the track that came out on Halloween. I get that one and the negative one mixed up. Say that again a little faster, please.
Sure. So 15 Scissors, 14 3-0, 13 Vendetta, 12 Solway Firth, and 11 All Out Life. And Bloodhost by Scar the Martyr. Fucking love that song. So
I only have one of those songs in my top 20.
really?
Yeah.
All Out Life.
No, I'm not telling you.
Oh, okay.
I also only have one of those in my top 20.
All right, AJ, you go ahead. Go ahead. Give it to us.
Yeah, bud.
15 Circle.
Nice, dude. Sick. Yeah.
Great song.
14 Virus of Life.
Interesting.
13 The Blister Exists. 12 My Plague. Do I do 11?
Yeah, you do 11. Yeah.
11 I Am Hated.
Dude, now we're talking.
Yeah. So Circle, I probably feel like is like probably everybody's big shocker with that one, but that was the first like soft Slipknot that I ever heard. So I have a true, like appreciation for that.
That was the first soft Slipknot song ever. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still shocked at your choice to put I Am Hated so low.
I think you'll understand why. Maybe not. There is another Iowa song that most certainly. I got 2 more Iowa songs on here, and you probably know what one of them is that definitely beats I Am Hated.
Yeah, probably. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, Xander, go ahead, man.
All right. 15, Iowa. 14, Scream.
Deep cut.
Yeah, dude. 13, cliche, but duality.
Boo.
12 Prosthetics.
Okay.
And 11, Me Inside.
That's fair.
Okay.
Thanks, man. Dude, I love duality. Like, duality made me learn pinch harmonics. Like, that's like that is like the epitome of why I became really good at them. And it's a great song, man. It's awesome. So
It is.
I know it's like kind of like, I don't know, cliche, like typical, but I dig it. And Scream, yeah, Scream's on there, dude.
Yeah, that's an interesting one.
I'm proud of that one. I like that one.
Scream's great.
All right. Well, those are all our honorable mentions.
So 15 to 11 as our honorable mentions. I can't really think. I'm kind of surprised you have Iowa on it. Like, I think I listen to Iowa once a year. That song, just because it's so long.
So good. It's so.
It
good.
is. It's great, but I'm just like, okay, I'm done.
It's a road trip song.
Yes.
There's another song that's incredibly similar to Iowa that I love exponentially more. That I think both you guys already said it. I know Brian said it, but I don't know if AJ said it.
Wait, what was it?
I don't want to give it away.
If he already said it, it's not a big deal, right? Or wait, this is still in your. You still have.
I haven't said it.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So,
All right.
well, should we go? Should we just go around the room and go 10, 9, 8, et cetera? Like,
I think we should. And before we do that, real quick, everyone in the chat, if you are watching and you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do so. And please make sure you check into Xander's channel and to the House of Masks. If you haven't done so, I don't know what the fuck you're doing, but let's make some moves. And if you're just sitting in the background and you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. And tell your friends. Okay, I'm good. I'm done. That was my channel announcement.
I was gonna say, AJ, you look so good in that picture, man.
What picture?
The one like in the stream.
Dude,
Like
I got double chin for days in that.
yeah, but you look jacked though.
I do look kind of jacked, but I think that's just because I'm fat.
Hey man.
You see that? I store my extra fish in there. I'm like a pelican.
What? Oh, like a pelican.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, now you get it.
I know reptiles.
Yeah.
No, you look good, man. You're good. Xander, you look super happy in your picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to be happy. What?
Oh God.
Anyway,
sweet. So let's go 10 through 1. We'll start with AJ. What do you got for 10 so we can make fun of you?
Yeah,
I mean, we can
AJ.
discuss it.
What do you got?
You're not ready for this. 515.
What?
Dude,
Really?
what a good pick. I was like, what song is that?
So we can go in detail with all these choices now, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, might as well.
Slipknot has always been like the band for intros to their records. So like the first intro on self-titled is like, what the hell am I listening to? Like this weird siren thing. I still don't know what it is. Kind of sounds like a bug screeching or something. And like that's cool and stuff. But 515 is like scary. I don't know what the distorted like I don't know what that is. I love that. And then you've got the hurling, which I never knew what it was. And then when the Goat DVD came out and you find out that it's Sid like literally grieving the loss of his grandpa immediately, it's like it just takes on a whole new like, okay, this is deep as fuck. So I love interludes and distorted noise manipulation shit and turntable-y stuff. So that is like a really cool, my hands down my all-time favorite album intro ever.
Interesting pick. Good pick.
Thanks.
Yeah.
It's not one I had, but I kind of am regretting not putting that on there. I forgot about it. Oh,
It's an evil
What do you
thing.
have, Xander?
what do you say?
What do you have for number 10?
Number 10, Vermilion.
Okay.
Yes.
I think it's I think what are you laughing at?
No,
Yes.
we have everyone. We have Jay in the background who.
No, man, don't tell anybody.
I was gonna say Vermilion's a very guitar like driven song. It's like Mick Thompson's like, what's that, like opus? Is that what the right word is?
Yeah.
Like it's like his masterpiece. Like anytime they play that live, I really, really dig it. And yeah, it's just I think it's just a cool song. I think it's just a really great, like it has a nice like crescendo and it ends on like this big epic, like repetitive ending. And I don't know, I really dig it, man. So I think it's a cool song. Number 10.
Agreed. I love Vermilion. It's off of my favorite Slipknot album.
Yes.
Wow.
Volume 3 is my favorite.
What's your number 10?
Number 10 for me is the only song on my top 10 that's in Drop A, Xander's favorite tuning, and it is Critical Darling off of We Are Not Your Kind.
What?
I fucking love that song. That's my favorite song off that album.
Oh man.
You're so critical.
So AJ is approving of my choice.
That song it's a song. I mean, it's one of them.
I love it. I love the chorus. I love what Corey does with that song. That's one of my favorite Corey Taylor vocal songs. I think it's great. And then the outro is it's just so heavy. It's an octave. It's on the low end, and I don't know. I just love it. It just sounds great. I think the production on that part and the tone, it's so heavy. And Corey's vocal at the end, that scream, it's the shit. So
I don't remember how it ends.
Let's play it. Let's go all the way through, and then we can come back and talk about it.
Let me just I'm gonna pull it. Is somebody gonna play it or
no?
Yeah, I can see why it's on your list now for sure. I forgot about that.
But yeah, and also I don't want to get flagged since we're.
That's right. Interesting pick, man.
Yeah, so We Are Not Your Kind, Critical Darling from off of that album. I love it. So
interesting.
yeah,
Very interesting.
Is that your highest We Are Not Your Kind song?
What
Yes.
song again? Sorry to bust in here.
Critical Darling. It's the 6th song, I believe.
Have a gun.
Can you hear that or
Yeah.
no?
That it reminds me of that one song. Fuck, it's a '90s song, not by Slipknot, obviously. Daniel Wicked Garden.
Oh, Stone Temple Pilots?
Oh, what is that? I want to run through
Wicked
your
Garden?
wicked garden. That's a fire to find you.
Yeah, dude.
Does that come through?
It does. Yeah.
Okay.
Just get to the very end, Jay. The last minute of it.
No, like before this. This is like the song's over. Like before it ends.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Once we
Okay.
go like 5-6 seconds, that's when shit goes.
Yeah.
Well,
No, I get it. I mean, that's a good. Yeah, that sounds pretty
Just
cool.
get it lifted, right?
Was that AJ?
I said Xander's friends with Jim. He could probably just get it like get the strike lifted, right?
That's how that works, right? Yeah, you know Jay and Sid. Just hit them up.
Yeah. Give him a shout right now.
Hey, tell Jay about my side band that I have. Can you get me a record deal? I get that all the time.
Yeah, you think you could hit up Jim and tell him to ask my girlfriend to prom for me?
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Do you think you could
Those
get
are-
Jay to ask my girlfriend to prom? Anyways, sorry.
Wow.
Interesting.
All right. So that's my number 10. I'm gonna go back. We're gonna do like a snake draft, so it's like reverse order now. So it's my turn again. Number 9 for me is The Blister Exists.
Wow.
I'm cool with that.
That's my shit. I remember seeing when Slipknot went on tour for Volume 3, and they started with this song. It was the second song they did, and it was before their album came out. So I just remember Clown and Fane coming across stage, just like that percussion, like the marching band snare, and I just thought it was really cool. And then my son, who's 15, loves that song. That's his favorite song. And I don't know, about 4 or 5 years ago, we met Stone Sour, and my son wrote Corey a note. And he's like, "Hey, Corey, my favorite Slipknot song is The Blister Exists." And so just from that my son loves that song as well. So
Yeah, I love that shit. That's the best song on Volume 3, I think.
it's phenomenal. So that's why that's number 9 for me.
No, it's not.
All right.
Good choice. Good choice.
Thank you.
I will have you.
turn.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
All right. My number 9. Yeah, that snare solo is pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. My number 9 is a good one. I'm proud of this one. Gently. Like, I don't know why I'm stoked at my own list, but Gently is my number 9.
Now, is this the one that you said was similar to Iowa?
No.
Fuck. Okay.
No. You're way off. Like you're cold.
Damn, what would be similar? There's like no
Scissors. I was like,
What
Iowa.
are you doing?
Yeah, I guess. Scissors, yeah. Okay.
I guess we'll have to wait and see. Huh?
So Gently. Why is that number 9 for you, man?
Because it's awesome. That's why.
It's a dope song, but tell us why.
Yeah,
it's
I like
dope.
whenever they play it live, they do the snow thing, which I didn't know like how cool it was gonna like. I've seen Disaster Pieces, like 2 or 3 times, at least.
100.
In all seriousness, like when I saw them live after they did the Mayhem. Remember Mayhem Fest, like in like 2012 was like a thing. They did like 2 or 3 shows after that. They just added them. One was in Holmdel, New Jersey, and they played like forever. They played a long set, and Gently was in there, and like they did the whole snow thing and all that. Like it was really cool. So that matched with like when the song like flips the script and like becomes like a different song halfway through. So sweet, man. So yeah, all that encompassing is like weird, it's trippy, it's eerie, it's like almost like psychedelic, and then like the second half is just like this completely awesome song.
Brutal.
Yeah, it's sweet.
Dun, 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 dun. It's like,
You guys know how it
well,
goes.
too, because it's on 2 albums.
Yeah, it's on Mate Feed
Make
Kill
Feed,
Repeat.
Kill, Repeat. Yep.
Yeah.
It's also on Antennas to Hell, I think. I don't know.
Oh,
Is it?
I don't think so.
Yeah. I was trying to be witty. I failed. But yeah, that's my number 9.
Good, man. AJ, what do you got?
Yin. No, I'm just kidding. Number 9, I have Sarcastrophe.
Okay.
Wow.
I fucking love Sarcastrophe.
You dog.
That is the quintessential new age Slipknot song.
Great song.
And
it's tuned to A, Xander.
Yep.
I loved it. I loved it the first time I heard it. I think it's a great first track for the Gray Chapter. And then I found out that was actually the first song that Jay wrote with Slipknot, which I found cool because it's my favorite. And when Jay was here, I was like, we were kind of brainstorming ideas for like future videos. And we have this really good idea that's going to be funny. But one of my questions is going to be, what is the most underrated Slipknot song and why is it Sarcastrophe? Oh, and when I saw them live for the first time on that era, I didn't see them live for the first time in my life, but the first time I saw them live, they opened with that song, and it was like a live shot, pro shot concert. And you can totally see me crowd surfing for the majority of the song as Sid Wilson. That
was Rock on the Range, wasn't it?
Yeah. So I've got memories.
Yeah. Little AJ's dressed up Sid.
Oh, yeah,
I was in Germany when that was going on. So like,
hey, you're doing man shit, and I'm dressed like fucking.
Yeah, I'm like in charge of a platoon by then, I think.
Yeah,
no, like, it's funny. Like, you have such. I know AJ. I don't want to speak on your behalf, but you have such a sentimental attachment to that album. Where like I think that's like my least sentimental because I was like so far removed from like regular life. I missed out on all that.
Yeah.
So like that, I think that's like my least favorite record cycle. Not because the album's bad. The album's pretty solid, but yeah. I have no like attachment to it.
That's how it works, though, man. I mean, like movies and everything. I've noticed that when people are close, like even just like discovering stuff, like that'll forever be your favorite time period of something is when you found it. So like, I can't even hate on that or like judge people if they're like, yeah, All Hope Is Gone is my shit, because I'm like, okay, like that's when you found them. That is your self-titled to me.
Yep.
Yeah. Absolutely, man. Yeah.
Like for Pantera, for me, The Great Southern Tranquil, that was the album that really got into Pantera. That's why it's my favorite. And everyone's like, "You crazy?" I'm like, "No, this album's the shit."
Yeah,
it is. That's probably my favorite Pantera album if I had to pick one.
Really?
Yeah.
AJ, you big Pantera fan?
Absolutely not.
I didn't think so because I've never heard you talk about them.
Yeah, it's weird. My dad's like super big Pantera guy, so I definitely heard them a lot growing up, but I just never identified with them. And then I got older and like I started getting like more involved in the tattoo world. So I was watching like Paul Booth stuff, and him and Phil are like pretty good buddies. And man, Phil is just like so unbearably fucking obnoxious in his DVDs and shit that I'm like, I don't like this pretentious fucking dude. Like, so
that's how that's how like I'm like a greatest hits Pantera fan. Like I like Walk, I like Floods, I like Cowboys from Hell a little bit, but like I was too young for like the 90s rock.
Yeah.
And, like I grew up on Limp Bizkit as you did, like Limp Bizkit, Slipknot, Kid Rock, Stained, Disturbed.
I don't want to like bring the mood down either, but like the Dimebag shooting kind of fucked me up because it's like 40 minutes away from my house, and I went there all the time. It's honestly probably kind of weird that I wasn't at that concert, but like the Al Rosa, like I know that place like the back of my hand, doesn't exist anymore, but I was like terrified to go to shows after that for like a long time.
Wow.
And I remember the first show that I went to after was Guar at the Newport, and I just remember like not wanting to go inside. I was like, man, someone's gonna come in here and fucking do something crazy or some shit. I was petrified. So the Dimebag thing really kind of got to me.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I know Jay's in the background, obviously, and I think if I recall, Jay, if I butcher this, please step in. But didn't you have the opportunity to meet Dime right before he passed? Weren't you with Clown and Clown was talking to Dime? Is that true?
We went to see Damage Plan probably a week and a half to 2 weeks.
The Lord.
I gotta start taking my medicine again.
So I can't remember the whole details. I just remember Dimebag on stage, like doing shots and still being able to play like a fucking guitar god. It was like, what? So anyway, yeah.
Interesting.
Cool. All right, so we've definitely deviated from our list. So let's get back on track. Now we were at 9, right? And then
Correct.
I think
Lewis.
and then was it AJ? You went last?
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, so you go again, AJ, with 8.
Spit it out.
Okay.
Can't go wrong there.
Yeah.
What gives you the feels in the downstairs area about Spit It Out?
Well, just fair warning. I feel like I'm like nothing can win from this point on because everything from this point on is so good. So it feels weird to have Spit It Out that low. It is definitely, I think, in my opinion, like the most new metalish track on self-titled.
Yes.
Very, very like there are other songs that have rap in them. Like obviously, No Life starts out with rap and stuff, but man, Corey's just like spitting bars and Spit It Out, and then
Chrome straight to the dome.
yeah, like he's like using terms like that and shit. I'm like, man, that's strange. But yeah, it's just I think it's just nostalgia based. The music video was the second song I ever heard, second music video I ever saw. I loved the Shining references in the video. I just thought that was the coolest thing ever. I still do. And it's just a weird, like there's a lot of noise sampling manipulation shit. Like even the fuck me's are from The Exorcist.
Mm-hmm.
And I just, the more I find out about the song, the cooler I think that shit is. So
awesome.
It's a classic. Can't go wrong.
No. Fuck me. Yeah, that's sick.
I'm all venomous. What about you, Xander? What do you have for 8?
What do I have for 8? I think it's a good one.
Better not suck.
Nah, dude, it's really good. AJ's gonna like it. My number 8 is Circle. I love Circle so much.
Oh yeah,
it's a great song.
It's awesome, dude. Yeah, it's like, and then there's like a borderline drum solo at the end for fun. Like you know,
I always
as you do. Like
as you do.
Yeah, I love it, dude. I think it's so good.
The end always reminded me of a Beatles song.
What song?
I don't know. It just had that like a Beatles feel.
I see what you're saying. Just like just in general.
Yeah.
I
like maybe Strawberry Fields, I guess. With and my mom's in the chat. What's up, Mom? She's a huge Beatles fan, so thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's like I think it's a bit nostalgia based too. Like I guess Volume 3 would be like my self-titled because, like I said, I was scared of Slipknot because my parents wouldn't let me have it. But then, like once Volume 3 hit, like that's kind of like when I found them. So, Circle is very nostalgia based, and I'm not even really sure why. Because like I have a couple other Volume 3 songs higher than this, but yeah, I don't know. It's just awesome. It's different. It's unique. So
absolutely. Good man.
Thanks.
All right. I know you guys are patiently waiting for my number 8. And for me, it's Disaster Piece.
Hell yeah.
Surprised it's that low, but good pick.
Thank you. God bless you. But the so the first line of that song, I was 20 years old, and I want to slit your throat and fuck the wound. I was like, oh, I never heard anything that violent and aggressive, and I somewhat pleasured myself to it. But anyway, I really enjoyed it, and and also the beginning. Xander, we were talking about this, I think like a month ago. What pedal is that I think Mick uses?
That
Look
is
at
the
noise.
Electro Harmonix bass balls. I actually got one of those off of Reverb, and like that's the only way you can really get that sound. Like I didn't know what it was for the longest time until I did a little bit of research. Yeah, it's like it's a bass pedal for bass guitarists. But like you run it through like a guitar amp, and like it just creates that weird sound that you can't replicate. So yeah,
And he's
bass
playing
balls.
an octave, right? He's just playing an octave chord and just jamming on the
Yeah,
pedal,
it's
right?
just open. It's just open, and then he plays like an octave, like that weird bend is just like 6/8, 6/9, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, those are open notes, and it sounds weird.
Yeah.
Interesting. Only 8. That's
8.
interesting.
But
Wait,
also,
I have a weird thing to add about Disaster Pieces.
go ahead,
Send it.
man.
You guys are talking about gear, and before you even started talking about it, the first thing that I always think of when I think of Disaster Pieces is on the Disaster Pieces DVD, you could shuffle through camera angles and like pick your favorite member or whatever. And I just always remember Joey like frantically trying to get someone to hand him a drum key so he could tune a tom real quick. And I always thought that was so cool. I was like, probably unnecessary. But he
I've never seen that.
dude,
Me
that's
neither.
the first thing I think about every time I hear that riff or whatever.
So he's tuning it as the intro's going?
Yeah, like as Mick is doing that, he's like doing this and he tunes it real quick and then gives it back and then he starts doing like the tom thing.
Wow. Oh, I gotta find that. Yeah, I gotta go get my Disaster Pieces DVD and watch that. That's interesting. I had no idea.
Yeah.
I love the toms, and then you have the double bass kicks in. It's like the galloping double bass, and then in full balls to the wall double bass. It's just such a good song.
What can
So-
beat Disaster Pieces?
Oh, I have a couple, but that live, especially on the last tour, is when Corey starts like laughing.
Yeah. The breakdown at the end where like Clown and Sid and
Yeah.
Chris and Corey are all in sync doing like the craziest headbangs. I love that shit.
It's great.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
A moment in time we'll never get back. I miss Chris. I love the lineup now, but I miss Chris. He was one of my favorite members.
Yeah, you sent me that one song that he screams on. It was sick.
Yeah, it was sick.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was a double
Set you up
entendre
right there, bro.
Yeah, that was sick. Yeah, dude, Chris was awesome, man.
Yeah,
but you know what they say.
They've been saying it for years,
dude.
It's true.
The old saying goes, man.
It's true. All right, I'm gonna go again for number 7. You guys ready?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Strap it in. Purity.
Yeah.
Number 7.
Nice, good pick.
I love that. I love the beginning where you have this, Joey.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. I think the Disaster Pieces live version of that song is even better than the studio.
Oh, yeah.
There's like a fuck up. Joey like fucks up and loses a stick. So there's like this weird pause and then he's like, da-da, da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I was like, man, they should have done that in the fucking studio because it sounds way cooler.
I think the chorus is a little too like it's a little like sing
it, Xander.
Yeah, I don't want to get flagged. I don't
I
want you
miss
guys to get flagged.
you all still.
Yeah.
I think
it's a little too.
I miss you. I miss you.
Yeah. Right. Where are you?
So a little story about Purity, because when I first bought that cassette, when the album came out, that song was on it, and Me Inside wasn't there. And then, like 6 months to a year later, Purity was gone. Me Inside replaced it. So when I bought the CD, because obviously I wore out mine, and I just loved that was the first song that I heard from Slipknot where Corey had that nice, clean vocals that that part. So, and then at the end, it's just the guitar tone on that album is just fucking killer. And I just love that song. It's a great song. So that's my number 7.
I didn't know Purity existed until Disaster Pieces, because I stole my stepsister's copy of Self-Titled and was listening to it when my mom wasn't home, and so I never knew anything about that until Disaster Pieces. Like, what's this song? And then so I missed that boat. I didn't realize until later on, the whole legal debacle and all that.
Yeah. Agreed.
Good pick, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep, I love Purity.
What about
You
you,
guys are
Xander?
you're gonna judge my number 7.
Okay.
I gotta do it before I forget.
Hey,
I know. I feel lame. I feel like such a square.
man,
But huh?
you like what you like.
That's right. I do like what I like. Damn it. The main reason why I put it on there is because, again, the whole discovering him on YouTube, the video is so good. Like seeing Joey's feet, like with the Adidas shoes, I'll never forget that. That was the coolest thing. Like as like a 11-year-old, 12-year-old seeing that, I was like, that is like badass. And like that's back when you still didn't really know what they look like. So like I remember like trying to find screen caps of like you see like
The fuzzy.
Sid's bald head, like head banging into frame or something, and like Corey had the checkered Vans, and like I always wear those shoes now, probably subconsciously because of that video and such. Yeah, it's cliche, it's corny. I know AJ doesn't like that song, but I'd like it. So
I like it. I think it's a great song. When Volume 3 first came out, it was one of my favorite songs. For me, I don't know what you guys like when like Duality. I love Duality. It's a great song, but I can go without hearing that for a bit. Same with Before I Forget or Wait and Bleed or Psychosocial. All awesome songs. I just, I would love to go see live and not see those songs, and they put something else like a deep cut instead. So that's
I
just
agree.
Yeah. Great song though.
Right.
What about you, AJ?
Thanks.
What do you have for 7, bro?
Get this.
Nice.
I love that song, man. I remember you had to get I guess the first time I heard it was on like a special edition CD of the self-titled CD. And they weren't like hidden tracks or anything, like Eeyore, Get This, and I think it was either just those two or maybe they put like the Interloper or something on there with it. I feel like Slipknot is not a band that should ever be like meta and like talking about actual specific things like Paul Gray or other bands or something, but they did it really well in this song, and just hearing them shit on everybody is like super cool to me.
All you bands can suck these fucking nuts.
Yeah, like it's so strange to talk about the actual like music industry in a Slipknot song, but yeah, the song's just like fast and mean, and I love Sid's like mixing with Corey, like get this or die, get this or die. Like I just think that shit's sick. So
Yeah, get this or die.
yeah, my motherfucking nuts.
Yeah, that's a good pick. Get this is cool.
Get this
I
cool.
like-
It's got that cool trill part in it too.
Yeah.
See, there you go. You did it.
Yeah, there it is. Just comes out.
It does.
I like the like I like the download 2009 version of Get This a lot.
Yeah,
I think it's
another
awesome.
like it's one that you don't hear live too often, so I always feel like that's a treat too.
Yeah, I think when I saw them in 2009, I think they did it. I think that's the only time I think I've ever seen it.
I've seen them do it a couple times. I love it that they do it. It's obviously a huge deep cut, and a lot of times when they do it, it's really early in the set too. It might be the third or fourth song. So
Yeah, I might have saw it 2019. I can't remember though. But yeah, good pick.
Thanks.
Very good pick.
AJ, how many times have you seen Slipknot?
Probably not as many as you'd think. But my first time seeing them live was Ozfest 04. And then I don't think I saw them again until the Gray chapter. Rock on the Range 2015, I think. And then I saw them again in 2016. And then I saw them at Incarceration 2021. And then Cincinnati last year. So 5. I think that's 5.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah.
I only see them 4 times.
I don't know why that was. I don't know why I didn't see them more often, but I don't know. It's a size thing or something because I saw Guar like I've probably seen Guar like 25 times now.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our record cycles are like completely different. I saw All Hope Is Gone. All Hope Is Gone again. It's like 2009, 2012. Then 2019, We Are Not Your Kind. And then 2021, We Are Not Your Kind. So.
What about you?
I've seen some.
Just give me the damn number.
About 20 times.
No shit.
Yeah, I saw them a lot when I was younger and then without children and
yeah, I
less
guess
responsibilities.
I guess like being an adult and being able to go see them whenever you wanted probably caught some time up on like what we were trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was poor. My family was poor.
I hear you. Real quick before we get into the next few, I just wanted to say hello to everyone in the chat. My man Kurt 5150 just reminded me to say hi. So Kurt, first of all, thank you.
Kurt,
for the reminder. Kurt. It's Uncle Laser. So real quick, I just want to say hi to a few people and everyone. If you want to say hi to Xander and AJ and Uncle Laser, just a couple people. I'm just gonna go through real quick, and then tomorrow night in our show, we'll really.
37 million homes this television goes into. There's 3 people in each home. That comes to 2,800 million people throughout this country.
Thank you,
Jay. You should make the sound bites longer.
Yeah, that one wasn't long enough.
That was too short, dude.
I'm saving those. I'm saving those.
So all day, all night. Dennis Ellis, Michael Mojowski is here. Jeannie, what's up, Jeannie?
What's up, Jeannie?
Under the Bus, what's good? Under the Bus, Quentin James, my man Fairfield Guitar Company, who's also known as
Lewis.
What's up, Lewis? Cunt 5150. What's up, Kurt? Paulie Walnuts is here. Who else? Tim Thomas. What's good, Tim Thomas? Thanks for hanging out. Nerd Halen, Caleb Rappaport's in attendance. What's up,
Hey,
Caleb?
what's up, Caleb?
Sister's here. What's up, sister? And well, who else we have? We have BonerJams in the house. What's good? BJams. Dan of New Jersey. Stephen Franklin. Paulie Walnuts, I think I said. Randy Price. What's good, Randy Price? Sean Zimmerman. Warlag, my Aunt Patsy, and my mom. What's good, Mom? Tell Dad I said hi. Smooches. Anyway, let's get back to the countdown. Where were we? Number 7, right?
Yeah, we're at 6 now.
We're at 6, and I think it's AJ's turn again.
Correct.
New abortion.
Okay.
Nice.
As opposed to the old abortion.
Yeah, not to be confused with middle-aged abortion.
Gotta be new. That's my favorite Iowa song ever of all time ever.
Is it really?
So good. It's so
We're about to destroy this arena, my friends.
dude, it's so fucking heavy. What a heavy song.
It is. Xander, what's that tune to? That song?
Drop A.
There you go. I love Sid. The beginning with Sid. It's just the shit that he does is awesome. Like the atmosphere he brings to songs and like that beginning is so cool.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, Joe. I was gonna say, so that's your highest Iowa song?
Absolutely.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's just fucking. There's just something. It's so clean, but so heavy. And then there's like just the fuck you like to a little kid that's just like mad at shit. Like that was. I was just like, yeah, fuck you. Like, man,
yeah,
that's a jam. And I didn't know what an abortion was as a little kid. So like I remember watching Disaster Pieces while my uncle, who was like 6 years older than me, was babysitting me, and I was like, what's an abortion? He's like, I'm not having this conversation.
See, Corey Taylor, it was very instrumental in your development.
Yeah, I guess. We are all the new abortion. Get your fists up in the fucking air for me. Yeah.
I love the part in that song when after the first chorus, then it's, what do you mean you see you really are back, and then the drums.
Yeah,
so good.
Just even like the lyrics in that shit where he's like, zeros and ones are everything. I'm just like, God, like everything is a fucking like simulation. The world's not real. This fucking I love that song.
Yeah.
Favorite Idol song for sure.
Wow,
very good pick, man.
Thank you.
I like the live version. You can the Disaster Piece version specifically. You can kind of hear it. Chris says "fuck you, pussy" at the end of the like it's like, you can't take my soul away from it. Like it's just a bunch of noise.
Yeah.
But then the last one, Chris goes "fuck you, pussy," like, and it's so awesome. I kind of regret not putting it on the list yet, but it is here. But
good.
I'm like making notes as we speak. I'm like changing shit.
Gotcha. Can't change it now. The fuck?
Shit. I can do whatever I want to. I can do 2 songs apparently.
No, you can do whatever you want, man. It's your list.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
All right, so it's your turn. What's your number 6?
Number 6 for me is "Opium of the People."
Really?
Yeah, I love that chorus. I think that chorus is like,
that's the most interesting pick you've so far, I feel.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
I really love that song. It's like, it's fast, it's weird, it doesn't make sense. Like,
yeah,
I think that's my favorite. No, it definitely is my favorite Corey Taylor chorus. Like big, like it's better than "Wait and Bleed." It's better than like, in my opinion, of course. Like it's bigger and better than "Duality." Before I forget, it's just like so awesome. Like, I don't know, it's just so cool to me. And I like it because it's unique, and it's like nobody ever thinks of that song. It's like,
I didn't think of it.
Yeah, like I won't get, like it's awesome, dude. It's so sick. I really don't like the guitar part. Like I think that's like annoying. Like, but like it works for the song. Like it's just like a weird kind of like jarring moment. What do you say?
What song again? I'm gonna pull it up.
Opium of the People.
Opium of the People.
It's the 5th song, I believe, off of Volume 3.
Yeah.
But that guitar part, that like, and how they harmonize that,
yeah,
sick.
I think that
It's
might
like,
be the time I ever recognized like doing a lead guitar.
Oh, and then goes to that awesome guitar part. Keep going, Jay.
it doesn't want to get copyright strike.
We're at the cusp. Man, we can't go longer than 5-6 seconds. Otherwise, our channel's gonna get fucked.
Yeah, so
This is like edging, like Slipknot edging.
So that is definitely a sleeper pick, and I'm pretty confident nobody here in this room or in another room has it this high.
I'll be shocked if any of you have in your top 20 my number 1 song.
Really?
Keep you all motherfuckers in suspense.
Hmm.
All right, so now it's my turn for number 6. Number 6 for me, Xander said it earlier, "Scream" off Volume 3.
Nice.
Man, that's crazy.
I fucking love that song. And I think Xander knows, because every time we're playing, I'm always playing that one lead.
Yeah. I think I like it because it's not played out.
Right.
It's another great, it is too, another great chorus. Oh, we have like badass.
That's just a great, fun guitar song too. Just to play from beginning to end. That's a great song. That's an awesome deep cut, and it's just like that solo or whatever you want to call it, that lead, and how they harmonize that. So good.
Yeah, I love it, man. I like the main riff. I like that. Like the stop makes it interesting to listen to.
It's like frantic.
Yeah. Fuck,
So
I should have
good.
put "New Abortion" on here. Fuck.
But you didn't, because it was tuned to A.
Disaster Pieces, because I'm going to be honest, it's not on my list.
Wait, what isn't Disaster Piece?
That's how, I feel like I probably should have put Disaster Pieces.
Yeah, well, you said that's when you're like, oh yeah, like it's the highest Iowa. And I'm like, Are you sure it is?
It's actually cool to beat it, but I do feel like I should have put Disaster Pieces on here.
I'm surprised you didn't.
All right, so
But-
number 5. Let me get into.
Yes.
We're delving into the top 5 people. For me, it's People Equal Shit.
Very fair.
It's when Iowa came out, and I would take long trips to see who was going to be my future wife. She went to school 6 hours away. And I remember when that album came out, because remember albums came out on Tuesdays? Or it was like Monday night at midnight, I would go to Media Play and buy it.
Oh, wow.
This is before your time. You guys
we had bedtimes, dude.
Yeah, I remember that for sure.
And I remember that was the first.
I had a car.
Yeah, that's when I was like smoking cigarettes and stuff in the alley.
Yeah, you guys are like 8 years old, right?
Yeah, you got it, dude. You're picking up what we're putting down.
So I remember not listening to the album for 24 hours, but I was like, all right, I need to listen to the first song. It was 515. Then it went into People Equal Shit, and it was just so angry. And even to this day, this is just one of my favorite Slipknot songs. It's fucking brutal. It's like a grindcore. Like, what else out there that hit the mainstream was that heavy, that brutal? You know, with blast beats, the grindcore, the guitars, nothing. There's nothing like that. And kudos to Slipknot for knocking down some walls and just really pushing metal forward. And when people are like, oh yeah, Slipknot's new metal, they were not new metal. They were heavy as fuck. That's a metal band right there.
I ever heard in my life. We're in People Equal Shit.
What do you say? That was your first what?
First blast beats I ever heard.
Me too.
And also, even as a child, I remembered I was just like, holy fuck, like they titled a song with the shit word in it. And I was like, that's like not career suicide, but I was like, they will just never be on the radio. And then eventually I heard Left Behind on the radio, but I was like, this is just fucking crazy that they don't care.
Can't believe that was AJ's like 17 or something, or 20. What was it?
It was what? 18.
18.
Just want everybody to know, Black Salami, he says, just wanted to say this show sucks. Black Salami is the opposite. So if he says this show sucks, that means you guys are doing a fucking kick-ass job. Keep it going. Keep at it, because we rocking this mother tonight.
I guess it's because we're not jerking off Van Halen. That's what this channel does a lot, AJ. Like, not the people who host it, but a lot of Van Halen fans. And like last week, they were talking about Avenged Sevenfold and how Sinister Gates is like objectively better than Eddie Van Halen. And like,
that's fucking crazy talk right there.
Yeah, people are like, oh, Van Halen. It's like, all right, dude.
You can Van my head.
Yeah, you can Sammy my Hagar, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes. All right. So Xander, back to you, man. What's your number 5?
Number 5 is Disaster Piece.
It's
been discussed a lot already.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's recap. So it starts out with the Electro-Harmonix baseball now. Yeah, it's just awesome, man. I don't need to go into detail. We said it all. Just the end breakdown. Like the quiet part to the end breakdown on is just like so sick. So that's my top 5. That's all I need to say.
There you go.
That's Corey's favorite song to play live.
It is?
Is it?
I think I'm 99% sure he said that in an interview.
Makes sense. Checks out. I'd believe it.
Yeah. So fun fact. There you go.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
What's your number?
Always one thing on Disaster Pieces where Joey's like trying to get his drum key.
I never saw that.
Yeah, you should check it out.
Oh my god.
What do you have, AJ?
Yeah, what's your 5?
This is the one that I have 2 tied because they basically create a song together. Despise / Interloper.
The what?
Deep Cuts.
Wow.
The what?
Despise, an interloper off of Self-Titled.
Despise.
Yeah, I love that shit. I almost like those more than Purity. But then you combine them and they make Purity.
Yeah.
But just
I
Corey's
thought you were saying the Spies. I'm like,
I'm
no,
fucking
just
from Ohio, man. All right. Yeah, like
Dude.
that's
yeah.
and then the whole like sad like part of Purity that's still kind of a little more upbeat than what it is in Purity, where he's like doing it faster. May psychopathic days I create this.
Yeah.
I just
I don't know where the fuck
Dude.
it is. I'm sorry.
Good choice, man.
Yeah, great choice.
Yeah, I love those. And then they combine and make one of my all-time favorite Slipknot songs. So it's kind of cool to have them both on.
Where's that one on your list, AJ?
You will get there, motherfucker.
Oh, it is on the list. I know where it is.
You don't though. I don't think you do.
No, I think I do.
Do you?
Yeah,
Yes.
you won't tell me. You won't tell me right now,
I won't tell you, but I want to hear your guess.
dude. You're not a true fan if you don't tell me right now.
Dude, I'm not even a fan at all.
Nah, don't spoil it. I don't want to.
Please guess. I won't tell you if you're right. I want to
No,
know.
I'm not gonna guess. I already know it's number 2. Yeah.
What's the
Okay. What do you want me to tell your whole? I know you, dude.
Bullshit, man.
Yeah.
Text me.
I know. No, I'm not gonna text you,
Oh
bro.
my God. I want to know.
I don't want to eat up my minutes. I'm roaming right now.
Virgin Mobile, dude.
All right, what's your number 4, man?
He's got that Mint Mobile going on. Number 4. Yeah, what do you have number 4?
Oh, I go again. Surfacing.
Great song.
Yeah.
Why
Great
is that,
song.
Why is that number 4 for you?
I don't know. I just feel like the first like 5 tracks off of Self-Titled are awesome, and that was like my actual angry song. It's just like I thought it was so cool that everything was like fuck this and fuck you and fuck me, and yeah, I just like that song.
Your new national fucking anthem.
Yeah, and the Welcome to Our Neighborhood. I just fell in love with Middle Fingers, and
Trying to find the breakdown bridge shit here. Hold on.
Go ahead, Jack.
Fuck it. We'll get flagged for this. Fuck it. I don't mean to chime in here and cut anybody off, but I remember the home video when we actually saw like maybe it leaked on YouTube or something of Joey playing that in his fucking Adidas sneakers, the double bass part.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that shit, man.
Yeah, Indigo Ranch.
Fuck yeah.
I got in trouble when I was younger because I played drums, and I just fucked the snare head all up. I had like a nosebleed, and I like bled on the snare drum, and I was like just cringy young Slipknot fan shit. But then I took a Sharpie, and all the way around the rim I wrote like fuck it all, fuck this world, fuck everything that you stand by. I wrote the whole thing, and my mom was like, "Did you write fuck all over your?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "What? Why would you do that?" Because I'm fucking about it, Mom.
Yeah. It's not a phase, Mom. It's a lifestyle.
I love the whole like new national anthem thing. I love the middle finger stuff, and like it's cringy looking back at it, but I don't care.
How amazing was Corey's voice back in the early 2000s when he's live and just so fucking pissed and angry, and when he would introduce that song. And how pissed he was to introduce a song. It's your new national fucking anthem. I'm like, okay, it is. I got you.
Yeah. I love the part in the song that is in the recorded the studio version where he is like, he says, "I'm the very disease you pretend to be," but his voice hits such a high note that it like blows the audio out.
Yeah, and like it's like old school like tape saturation.
Yeah, pretend to buy.
Yeah. Good pick, man. Yeah. I will say that is not on my list.
Oh,
damn, son.
But doesn't mean my list is any better. AJ probably has a better list than me because he has New Abortion on it, and I don't.
I don't know. You've said for every pick. This is a pretty good pick.
What do you have for 4, Xander?
Dude, you guys aren't ready for my 4th. It's awesome. It's like probably the best number 4 that I came up with. No, just on my list.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4 is The Shape.
Hell yeah.
I love that song.
That's another fun song to play on the guitar.
It is.
Totally.
So it's funny, like I get New Abortion, Metabolic, and The Shape all mixed up. Like they all sound the same in a good way.
Yeah.
It's like I can't even think of The Shape right now, but like I know it's sick. I know it's good.
It'll play in just a second, I'm sure.
Yeah, God will play in the background. Yeah, see? Yeah, I love it, man. It's dry.
What
That
else?
song about Michael. That song about Michael Myers.
Yeah. That's what I always heard, anyways.
That's what I thought. I mean, he's the only Shape I know. But I'm the breakdown at 2:13 is the sickest like part of Iowa, I think, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
You dropped that time code in there for a reason.
Like that part is awesome, man. That's
super happy and uplifting and upbeat.
Yeah, it's about bringing the troops home.
I love when Corey sounds like he has to catch up with the music. Everything's been a second. Like that's so sick.
Yeah, he's like laying back a little bit, and then he has to like speed it up. Yeah, it's awesome. That's my fourth.
Okay. All right, my number 4. I don't even remember. Let me get into it. Oh, the negative one.
Wow.
And here's why. Slipknot was away for a few years, you know, after All Hope Was Gone. And we had nothing for about 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
And the first song that came out was that. And it was the video.
Yeah.
And
it's my favorite video.
It's such a great video. And I know it was just, I don't know about you guys. When a song comes out of a band that you really like, you're just like, please don't suck, you know?
Yeah.
And like just hearing that for the first time and how heavy that was. And I'm like, Slipknot's back. Like this song is heavy as shit.
I like the Sid scratching in that. It's so sick.
It's so good. It's such a great song.
Big money. Big money.
Nightshade with the 1999 super duper chat. Thank you, Nightshade.
Nightshade's the homie.
Wouldn't be the Christmas shopping season if the stores were any less harder than they are.
I have nothing but nice things to say about the negative one.
Yeah. So having that song just come out, it was the first song that we heard in 6 years, and I was not disappointed, and I was so happy that it was heavy as fuck, and I thought Corey's vocals were great. Jim does a bang up job on that song. So yeah, number 4. Pardon?
What's your favorite part of that song?
The grind part. I
don't know. I'm drawing a blank. I can't remember.
So it's the part that Jim wrote, of course, because I love Jim so much. He's my spirit animal as a man. Let me let me find the timestamp, and then I'll have
and as a woman too.
And as a woman, obviously.
If that were true, you'd have me blocked on Instagram.
The grind part. I don't think.
Yeah, after the egregious replete, that part.
That part. Hello.
So Jay, if you can do it, 3:26. If you can play that part for me, that would give me.
That part.
That part.
Yeah. Thank you.
I think that's my least favorite part of the song. It's interesting.
It's so good. It's fast. It's fun. It's fun to play.
You're into a lot of like the tremolo picking fast stuff.
I am. I love that shit.
It's cool. I mean, that's rad.
Well, look at him frolicking that guitar pick the whole time.
And it's a Jim Root guitar pick, by the way. My favorite.
Has his number on it.
Numero quattro. Yes.
I like the Sid cutting Corey's own vocals saying "fuck" part.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's cool. Is it Sid or is it Craig Jones doing it?
I would assume it's Sid because there's like the like little like blitzy part at the beginning of it.
Yeah. Sounds like it's being scratched, if I had to guess.
Yep.
Unless it was scratched and then sampled, and then Craig just hit a button.
Yeah, who the fuck knows?
Who knows?
Here,
Who knows?
real quick. Hey,
Hey,
get him
bud,
get him on the horn.
Remember 9 years ago?
So
all right, so
all right, now we're in the top three.
Yeah, number 3.
You guys ready?
Oh, send it, dude.
All right, number 3. It's I cheated again. It's how I first heard Slipknot. So Sick into Eyeless. I know they're 2 full songs, but it's my fucking list. And
so
yeah.
Eyeless.
What's that?
Eyeless.
Sick into Eyeless, like that.
That's
just,
like
It's not a
that's too.
song.
It's actually the whole first album is number.
Dude,
3.
my number 3 is like I'm gonna go spit it out to No Life.
Yeah,
that's my number 3. No, I'm putting my foot down.
No.
No,
it's
I
my
literally
channel.
Just, my foot
list.
is literally down.
You have to go with what I say.
That's, dude. I'm disappointed.
Yes, disappointed. Yeah,
I'm gonna do whatever you tell me to because I want to become boys.
Sure. All right, let me cut it off. I'm just gonna go Sick then. Just I don't want to ruffle
and then
any
into
feathers
Eyeless.
there. And then it gets into Eyeless if you keep listening.
That's fine. Whatever, man. I guess this is the top 21 list. Wow.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
All right. Well,
that's my shit, and obviously it's the first Slipknot.
Dude, I've never heard that song before.
No, check it out.
No, I've heard 2 separate songs, but like I've never heard
the in between part.
Yeah, like I thought it ended. My CD always went from 2 to 3. That's weird.
So good, so good.
I'm just messing with you.
So yeah, Sick
Good
is
pick.
amazing, but also Sick live.
No combined tracks on here. You got top 10, top 20. You 2 tracks in one. It's cheating.
Wait, hold on.
Hey, you said it best, brother.
Wait, hold up.
Yeah, what he said.
Go fuck yourself. I'm gonna do. All right. So yeah.
All right.
That's my shit right there. Xander, what about you, man? Number 3.
Number 3, I Am Hated.
Ooh.
That is my favorite. No, that's not true. It's my second favorite Iowa song.
Hell yeah.
I love it, man. It's evil. It's heavy. The we are's the we are. Nah, like remember as like a kid, I was just like, oh shit, like.
And his vocal effect is weird too.
Yeah.
Ever hear just that like isolated vocal?
Yeah, it sounds so weird.
So
Sounds like
cool.
it's like underwater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are. We are. Like it sounds so cool, dude. Yeah. It's awesome. I feel like once we're getting to like the top 5, we're saying the same thing about every song. Ah, dude, it's heavy. It's awesome. I remember the first time I heard it, dude. Yeah. That's my number 3.
Good track.
Yep.
I'm
Thanks,
gonna
man.
pick that for top 3, but yeah, that's awesome. What about you, AJ? What do you have, man?
I like from the 56-second mark. We actually, I think, with the conclusion you came to, we have the same one at number 3 because I picked Sick for number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Good choice, my man.
Yeah, that's a.
I can see why your jaw was on the ground when I put it at number.
Yeah. It's just a fucking banger, dude. Like what a
Number
good
17.
to start an album off. Yeah.
How great is Corey's vocals? It's just so
Yeah.
good.
I don't like the recording of Sick on the album. I think that might be what it is. In comparison to say like Disaster Pieces. It sounds so much better.
What don't you like about it? The guitar tone?
I just don't think it sound like I think the whole first album sounds like kind of thin in comparison. Like if you just like if you listen to like the Download 2009 live version versus that, it's like so much more powerful. It's just everything about it. I think it's 10 years of production, but like
Man,
I don't know. I don't
I
like
think
the production.
The end of Sick has like the most powerful moment ever. Like where they are literally just screaming Sick over and over. I'm like, that's
Yeah. I just think it hits so much better live though.
Yeah, I feel that that every time he says sick, it feels like it grows.
Yeah, I could see that.
I grow.
Yes.
I grow to my fullest potential, all 3 inches.
Nice.
Thanks. Classic dick joke.
Yeah, you can't kill me because I'm already inside you. Like,
that's awesome.
It's like classic Slipknot branding or whatever.
It sounds like Jay's sex game.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good pick, man.
Great pick.
So we already know what AJ's number 2 is.
All right, what is AJ's number 2, Xander?
Oh, no, I want him to say it. I want him to show me how right I was.
Lie? Why don't I just lie?
Yeah. No, it isn't.
Yeah, it's Purity.
Wow, what a shocker, dude.
You have to know what number 1 is then, and that pisses me off.
Yeah.
Such a great song.
You know what? I'm going to be honest. I don't know what your number 1 is.
Good, because I was hoping to shock some people because technically I've always said Purity is my favorite Slipknot song. But that
right.
is...
Which is why I said it was your number 2, because you've been on record for saying that for so long.
Yeah, when I had to put all these into a list and I had to factor in everything, including like nostalgia-based stuff, that's why I put it number 2 and I picked number 1 as number 1.
So Finale is number 1 for you. I already have it. So
so you just kind of, did you just say nostalgia-based?
Yeah.
Well, then I think you kind of just tipped your hat.
What do you mean? I gave it away?
Yeah, I think so.
To you? I don't think. I mean, do you know what it is?
I don't know, man. It's been built up too much.
You and I know each other pretty well with this shit, though, because we have literally shot videos kind of about this sort of thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, Purity's number 2. I love Purity.
Kale McKay hates AJ Good.
Hell yeah, he does.
Kale McKay.
There we go.
Dude, great, interesting pick number 2. I would never ever even think to do that, but I respect it. It's a very interesting pick.
Purity has everything that a Slipknot song can offer. It's got clean melodies, it's got scratching, it's got filtered shit, like with Joey just playing alone at the beginning sounds real like shallow and empty. It's got heavy shit. It's got the like that Blink-182 thing I know is like corny to think about now or whatever, but I loved that shit. Like feeling like an outsider listening to Slipknot and painting my fucking fingernails. It's like you all stare, but yeah, like I felt that shit.
Oh, that's cool. It's all nostalgia based, man.
Yeah.
Cool.
One thing it doesn't have is rapping.
Yeah.
Well, like da 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 da. I mean, that's kind of rapping.
Yeah. I would consider that a Corey Taylor rapping ish.
Loose rapping.
Yeah. And then I love the Disaster pieces. Like I said it earlier. I feel like that version is even better than the studio version.
Yeah,
so
way better.
Loved watching that over and over and over. And just like weird shit too that I like when Corey's like on the count of fucking 4, and then he counts down. He counts in a really weird way.
Because like 1, it's like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I was like, just shit like that, dude. It's such strange stuff to remember and think is cool, but I love it.
I'll never not see that camera angle.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I have a problem with men that count like this. Like, stop it.
But he doesn't. He starts on these 2, and then
no. Corey could do no wrong, but I'm just saying, like, people who take themselves too seriously and they count like that, get the fuck out of here.
God,
pretentious with your pretentious counting. Get the fuck out of here.
Counting. Go fuck yourself. So anyone in the chat, if you do that, please stop. Love Brian.
They're typing to you like this right now.
This stream sucks.
Yeah.
Xander, what do you have for number 2?
Number 2. Does anybody have any? I mean, there's. I don't know if you guys know this, but there's 2 left. Does anybody have any guesses what my 2 left are? I'm curious.
No idea.
They're so obvious.
Are they?
Yeah.
It's got to be off of self-titled. I'm gonna go prosthetics.
You haven't done eyeless yet, so I think probably eyeless. Have you?
I already did. I did do prosthetics. It was my number 12.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Great song. But my number 2 is Scissors.
Damn.
Scissors.
I love that song. I didn't hear the end part where it falls apart until like several years later because I thought the song was over. And then one day I just let it go. And I was just like, where's this go? Like I was like, I feel like I discovered something because
And he's vomiting.
yeah, like it, and it just keeps going and going. And then like the last breakdown is so awesome. Like I wish that was in a song for real. And it sounds like they just kind of made it up on the spot. Like so sick, dude. All that encompassing. Yeah. And I take, I don't know, it's kind of corny, but like I like that. That's one of my favorite songs because it's a deep cut and it's weird. Kind of like why I like Iowa. Remember when I said there's one like Iowa?
Mm-hmm.
Scissors. That's my number 2.
Fantastic secret music video also.
Yeah, really weird. Very weird video.
Yeah, it's got them doing like weird promo stuff, and Sid has like the head cage on, but then also like all the coolest live footage from that era.
Mm-hmm. Brian, what's your number 2?
When I say it, you're gonna know it, Xander. Number 2 for me is Gematria from All Hope Is Gone. I fucking love that song. That song has never been played live, and watching that video of Mick play that song is just fire. It's, we've worked on it, and it's hard as fuck. That's a hard ass song to play.
Yeah. Back when I used to do covers on my channel, that was one that like took me probably close to like 3 weeks to get down, like just working on that. So I have an insane amount of appreciation on how to play that song for sure.
That's a shredder song. It's just, I think that's peak Slipknot, Mick, Jim right there. I really do. It's just a great song. They feed off each other very well. And, the beginning of All Hope Is Gone with that, the double bass with Joey that goes into it and that scream from Corey.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's just a great start to an album. And that song is phenomenal. So
what do you think about the lyrical content? Because I don't really know what that song's about.
The time of the night has begun. Get out of the way or you'll suffer as one.
America is the killing name. It doesn't feel or discriminate. Like, what are we talking about?
So I think it's definitely political.
I don't want to get political.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get political here, but
yeah, and then the song is just a barn burner. It doesn't slow down. It's real fucking heavy, and it's a great first track to an album. So, and plus that has to be played live at some point. It has to. It's such a great song.
Yeah.
No reason why they never played it live, or is there a reason?
Because I don't know.
No, just kidding.
No, I think that even Jay Weinberg said that this is a song that he would love to play that they haven't.
Is that true, AJ?
I'll ask him.
Yeah. Call him up.
Tell him I said
hey, Mike Covert. What's up, dude? I haven't seen Mike Covert in years. How are you, bud?
Well, he knew you were under the bus, so you want to stop in and say hi. Under the bus. So yeah, number 2, Gematria. I fucking love that song. Obviously,
so
it's number 2.
Your number 1. I'm gonna guess. Is it the Nameless?
No. No one will get it.
What album?
Iowa.
I think I'm gonna get it.
Skin Ticket.
Go ahead, Xander. What is it?
Of Iowa?
Dude, if he goes left behind right now, I'm gonna be like,
that's what I was like. No way.
Yeah.
Is it Left Behind?
Is it the Heretic Anthem?
No.
What's left?
We haven't talked about it. No one's had it on their list. It's the heaviest Slipknot song.
Metabolic.
Yes. My number one favorite Slipknot song is Metabolic. The end of that song, that scream from Corey, actually the scratching part from Sid, that goes, that then Corey comes in with that scream and it just goes on for 10 seconds. It's just guttural insanity.
That's a good pick.
That outro riff, it's so fucking heavy. That's my favorite Slipknot song of all time. I love it.
Is the scream before that?
Yeah.
Come on, you gotta timestamp some shit for me, brother.
Hold on, I got you, Sen. Before
that.
Mm-hmm.
If it's of any sentiment, I can't discredit that pick. Like I said, New Abortion, I Am Hated, Metabolic, they're all like the same. So if that's your number one.
I'm just proud that it's a Iowa song.
So Jay, it's at 2 minutes 13 seconds.
I'm serious, man.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's right there.
Right now. No, remember, we only have like 6 seconds at a clip here, so we gotta push up right to it.
Yeah, that's a great part.
That gives me the feels in the downstairs area. It's so fucking good. So good.
Good pick, man.
So yeah, number one, Metabolic for me.
Too.
You have the most new school pick or new school list, excuse me.
Good. Thank you.
Good. My number one is like the most cliche and of all of them.
Psychosocial, you son of a bitch.
I said cliche, not bad. No, I'm just kidding. I like social. I'm just messing around. I like psychosocial.
Dead Memories.
No. Now you're just being silly.
Wait, what album? Iowa?
Yeah.
People Equal Shit.
It's got to be the Heretic Anthem.
Nah,
oh,
it's the shit.
Okay.
That's my favorite by far. I downloaded it illegally off of Kazaa, and I put it like on a disc on my portable Discman with the non-skip functionality.
And then he jammed his front yard.
Jammed in my front yard and like was headbanging in like the wintertime. Yeah, you know that. It was like the wintertime, like 2002, 2001, something like that. I guess it had to have been 2001. And I just like literally like freaked out and I was just losing my mind. So that's incredibly nostalgia driven. And I just think it's objectively like their best song. It's like, I don't know how anybody could not put that as their number one. Respectfully, excuse me. It's so good. Like, I think it's a perfect song.
It's a feel-good song.
Yeah.
It's a feel-good song.
So that is my number one. I think it's a little cliche, but I just can't help it.
It's a fantastic song.
I broke my back.
Spinal.
So, AJ, what is your it's off it has to be off self-titled.
It is off self-titled.
It has to be.
It's Eyeless.
No.
Wait and Bleed.
Is it Wait and Bleed? It is? That's what I was saying. You tipped your hat. It was like, if I have to really think about it, I have to go off of nostalgia.
Okay. First Slipknot song I ever heard.
Mm-hmm.
But still to this day, if that comes across my Spotify and I'm like road tripping, these cars have very nice sound systems now. And I'm just like listening to the mix and I'm like, what the fuck? It's the same feeling I got the first time I heard it, where I'm just like, this has never existed before. And I try to picture myself like as a musician or something. Like imagine writing that, imagine hearing that cut back and you're like, holy fuck, like we just made that. It's so good. The dubbing of the cleans with like as the song progresses with Corey screaming the same shit over it, just like the way Joey's hi-hat sounds just like beautiful crystals of glass or something. Like I could go on and on and on about this fucking song. Wait and Bleed is a game, like music in general, not just like a Slipknot thing. Like that's a fucking game changer of a song.
It's a great song.
So how do you feel about the Terry Date mix when that got released?
I don't really give a shit about any of those.
Okay.
Yeah. Tell us how you feel.
Yeah. Obviously, the clean,
weird, like spit it out remixes and what the fucking hyper shit. I don't know.
Yeah. The Molten Lava remix. I'm also
molten injected.
Yeah, molten injected. So I know every member of Slipknot is currently watching our list, but I wish that we had the opportunity to put their set list together. Like, do you ever think that, or am I the only weird psychopath that's just like, if I could put a set list together, I would take out these songs and I'll add this. If there was a set list that you can create for Slipknot, what's a couple songs that you would take out and what we put in its place, AJ?
I would take out almost all of them that I saw the last show.
Okay.
Skip.
Yeah, like
skip. But you know what, Skip?
I got a new appreciation for Snuff after seeing it live, but I still was just like, this is not what I want at my Slipknot concert. I don't know. You know what I want to do now, though? Like the next time Sid or Jay are here, I want to have their top 10 Slipknot songs. That'd be fucking sick. That'd be a sick
show.
Yeah, that would be rad.
Xander, you should call up your friend Jim.
Yeah, I'll be like, hey, Jim, we haven't talked in a couple years. What's up, bud?
Yeah, do the same. And then,
And I'll call no one, and I'll just watch you guys do it.
I feel like you're hiding something. You probably know all of them.
Yeah, well, look behind him.
That's what I'm saying.
I wish.
Mr. Jams, move your head to the right or left.
That stuff doesn't just fall into your lap.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Falls off the back of a truck.
How the hell did this prototype Corey Taylor "All Hope Is Gone" mask end up in my house?
Literally has like one of my top 3 favorite Slipknot masks ever. Just over
the female clown.
God, I love that thing.
Yeah.
This one, the one that's in the Download 09 Sulfur video.
Yeah, we should be boys.
We should be boys.
It's an inside joke, guys. You wouldn't get it.
You wouldn't get it unless you're part of our Instagram. Good times.
Yeah.
What about you, Xander? What would you take out from a live show? Actually, you and I have discussed this before. And what would you add in its place?
Dude, honestly, like Disaster Pieces is pretty good. Like if that was like their set list forever, I think I'd be okay with that.
Okay.
Maybe like get rid of the Heretic Anthem and like put in like Metabolic, The Shape, New Abortions there. Metabolic, The Shape, I Am Hated, one of those, but like it's kind of good how it is. It's pretty rock solid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool. I would take out just the singles, the main singles. No
Duality
Psychosocial,
Before I Forget.
No Duality, no Before I Forget. Stuff like that.
Put in Gematria.
Definitely. I want to open a show with that.
I don't know
Just
how frequently they do The Devil and I, but I'd love to never see that live again.
No disrespect to that song, but like Brian, what you were saying was like the negative one, how good that was and how sick the video was, just everything about it. I was just like, this is like, it's gonna be okay. Mm-hmm. And then The Devil and I came out after, and I was just like, yeah. I think we all know like the negative one was awesome.
Negative one was great. Devil and I is a good song, but it's kind of like in the vein of Psychosocial. They're more friendly, they're more palatable songs, right? So they're doing it to, that's what they do. They did it with Duality. They did it with 2 Degree Left Behind, Psychosocial, Dead Memories.
Got to make those arena rockers.
Absolutely. And there's nothing wrong with that. God bless them. And then they're making money and they keep putting out songs. Like, think about it. If they didn't have those songs, they may not be here anymore. So God bless Devil and I. It's a great song.
Yes.
But also too, the guitar tone and that, like that beginning, that dun, 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 and like, that like triplets, right? Yeah. And that growl right before it goes into, let's say, the chorus riff, that bow, bow, and it's two of your favorite drop A. And that is fucking amazing. Every time I listen to that song, that part I turn up super loud, so everyone in the car is like, "What the fuck is going on?" Thanks, Jay.
Yeah, I mean, Devil Nye's awesome, but I think we're all saying the same thing. Like it ran its course for the past 9 years.
Mm-hmm. And I know, well, you guys busted my balls how I like some of the newer stuff, but like Unsainted, what's your thoughts of that when you first heard it?
I rolled my eyes pretty hard.
Did you?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I appreciate it more now for sure because it gets the point across at a live show, does what it's supposed to do. But I don't know. I have to watch what I say now, you know?
No, it's all right. What about you, Xander? When Unsainted dropped, did it drop your drawers?
No. Like All Out Life came out, and I was just like, it's kind of same thing with the Negative One. I get All Out Life and Negative One mixed up because the Negative One was like, All Out Life was awesome, and then Unsainted came out, and then it was obviously just, I shouldn't say obviously, in my opinion, it was following a more radio friendly and anthemic formula, and you know, I dug it, especially when I saw it live, but you know, it's a solid track. But I'll say that. I'll just leave it at that. Solid track. I was like more or less indifferent about it.
AJ's boys, Sid does a great job on that song. That middle part, that dun, and then it comes in and sounds like a bird.
What song?
It's Unsainted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's the shit.
Like when the like slow like first chorus thing is out of the way and Corey starts like getting into it. Like I love the first set of lyrics and the delivery. Like, I'm just weathering a rough patch. I literally fucking like when that song came out, I tattooed Villain on my hand because I was like, man, that's just such a sick lyric. But then they go right back into like a Devil and I thing where it's like we're gonna have these super sick parts, but then your chorus is gonna take you out of the moment. I don't know.
Yeah, you've said several times you're I don't want to put words in your mouth, but the clean choruses have kind of been done frequently recently.
I'm not opposed to clean singing Corey because my favorite songs have clean singing Corey, but there's just a way that they do it now that seems so fucking similar every time.
So what do you want to change? Like how it's composed, or what do you want to different?
I don't know. I have no idea how to explain it. You understand what I'm saying though?
I do.
Like it seems very similar, whereas the clean chorus in Wait and Bleed is not similar at all to the clean chorus of Purity. Or let me see what's on my fucking list here. I don't know. I just feel like the first three albums all had clean singing and they were very differentiated. And nothing really sounded like something else.
Is it because of the music that surrounded it?
What?
Is it the music that surrounded it, or is it just the vocal part?
I don't know, man. I don't know. It got to the point where like when I reviewed The End So Far, I was literally cutting and pasting songs together that were the exact same song. And some of that is Jim's guitar, sorry. But some of it is Corey's choruses. Like his fucking choruses just all sound the same now. It's the vocal pattern maybe and the tone that he's coming in with. I don't know.
AJ, you see this, the Virus of Life. Sid was definitely my favorite part of seeing Slipknot live. He had this weird spinning LED sign, and obviously just Sid being Sid. And plus, you were gifted something pretty cool from Sid.
Yeah, I love my Sid gifts, and it's funny that they brought that fan thing up because I think that thing is so cool that the last time that I talked to Sid, we were talking about something, and I mentioned that, and he was like, "I can give you the files if you order one." So like, hopefully here in the future I'll have one of those fucking spinning things with the actual like that shit's so, dude. Sid is so ahead of the curve. I know me and Sid are like boys now or whatever, but
hey, Trash Bag Ghost, what's up, dude? What's up, Noble?
yeah, they're Trash Bag Ghost. He fucking gets it. Sid,
Noble's his name, right?
Yeah, Christopher.
Chris Noble, is that right? Yeah. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, he's a good dude. Sid is just a fucking genius. And like I thought he was always one of my favorite members before whatever relationship developed. But since then, like the dude just teaches you shit without saying, I'm going to teach you this very important lesson. Just like, it's so fucking crazy. I don't know. I probably sound like a total stan, but whatever.
Nah, you get it, man. Dude, I'm so excited. Trash Bag Ghost is here, man. Like, he does all the artwork for Sid's store, right?
Yeah, and he just did the art for the first Palefest poster.
Oh, okay. The stained glass church looking thing.
Yes,
I'm like, don't listen to me. I'm underselling it. It's phenomenal.
It's sick. Yeah, he did my logo too. The logo that's on the screen right now. He did the rebrand House of Masks.
That's awesome.
Chris Noble, dude, you're the man. It was great meeting you and your little dog.
And your little dog too.
Yeah.
I met Sid once when I was watching Korn when Korn opened. I won't say Korn opened. They supported Slipknot. It's what 2000. This is during the .5 tour.
I think it's 2014.
2014.
Yeah. And I was
in basic training
on the side of the stage, and I was wearing a Gizmachi shirt. Sid comes up to me and he's like, "Yo, that's a great shirt." And then we just started shooting the shit, and he was cool as hell. And one of the coolest experiences, I took a picture with him, and I don't know, it's weird. I don't know about you guys, but like asking a grown man, like, "Dude, can I get a picture with you?" Like, it just seems weird. Like, obviously I don't do that very often, and he was super nice. So
yeah. He just like the amount of like Harvard degree fucking knowledge I've gained just from being around him for the short periods that I have is pretty fucking crazy. Like I look at like marketing totally different now because I've watched his ideas. Like he'll just like bounce ideas off of me, and man, he put the pressure on me for Thanksgiving, and I was so fucking terrified to let him down. So to know that he was like happy with it and shit, like that was like a crash course in my life that honestly like changed shit for the better for sure.
That's awesome, man. Caleb McKay asks, AJ, is Cancer Christ gonna be on Palefest?
I don't know. That'd be pretty cool, huh?
Better subscribe and follow the House of Masks on all social media platforms.
Yeah, I will tell you that patrons will know first.
Sign up for $3.99 or whatever. I don't know.
I've been talking to Cancer Christ, but I can't say what it's about.
Okay.
There are multiple projects with them in the works, so we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Good deal. Good deal. Any 'cause I know we're running up to 2 hours. Is there anything else that you guys want to chat about briefly about Slipknot? Anything that you guys want to talk about your channel? AJ, we definitely have to get you back on at some point to do a show, because I know Jay wants to ask you some questions about your masks, and Kurt definitely wants to be involved as well. So we got to get you back at some point. And since we're boys now, and then we'll definitely get you back. Xander, do you want to say anything before, because you leave this weekend for tour? Anything you want to chat about?
Dude, not really, man. I just enjoy hanging out with you guys. That's all I got to say. Yeah, I guess if I say like what I'm up to, I'm leaving for Ohio in like 2 or 3 days. And then I'll be back. Like I'm gone for like 2 weeks, and then I'll be back right before Easter. So apart from that, ain't too much else going on. Just doing the same old, I guess.
Good, man. Well, going on tour is not same old, and that's awesome. And have a blast,
thanks,
man.
Thank
Can't
you.
wait to hear all about it.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm not nervous. I'm just anxious because anytime you play somebody else's material, and this is very difficult material, I've got my work cut out. Like usually, like I could just like kind of, I don't know, like especially if you write something, like you just know like the back of your hand. But when it's somebody else's art and you have to like present it to a crowd, it's difficult. So, but I'll be fine. Ain't nothing I can't handle.
Cool. AJ, do you have anything else you want to chat about? Talk about your feelings a little bit. Talk about China's one-child policy, anything like that?
I kind of want to talk about this thing from the Disaster Pieces DVD. Joey, like at the start of Disaster Pieces would no, I don't think so, man.
Get out.
Yeah, we're just doing the shit, man.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys. Thank you both. And tomorrow, if you guys are just hanging out, wanted to shoot the shit, come hang out in the chat as Jay, Kurt, and I will be on. We have some giveaways tomorrow. So, Kurt, I got you, bud. I want to make sure I remember. So, tomorrow, episode 40, Under the Bus. Kurt. Hang out with us. Jay, should we do patrons tonight, or do we just wait for tomorrow?
I think we'll just do them tomorrow. You know, you guys have had a great show so far. We don't want to just put the brakes on this motherfucker. We just keep it going. You guys get a great show. Tomorrow night, Wednesday night, episode 40. Can you believe it, boys? Episode 40. We're coming up on 40. 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern time.
This feels wrong.
We're going to have a great fucking time tomorrow night. This is a fun time for me, just sitting back here, you know, eating some Cheez-Its, sipping on a water. Hanging out, just watching you guys do your thing. It's fucking fun time for me here. Appreciate it.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. So everyone in the chat, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. AJ, it was an absolute honor. Xander, love always hanging out with you, and I'll see you tomorrow too, Xander.
Yeah, buddy.
And,
we're gonna do some lessons.
Some lessons, and again, everyone, if you're just sitting there, and please check out AJ's channel, The House of Mass, Xander's XRC, Xander Raymond Charles.
Xander, sorry to butt in again, but Xander and AJ's links are in the description down below the video, right in the top there. Do you see both of them lined up? We got the Instagram, we got the YouTubes, we got the whatever else is in there.
Yes.
Hey, thanks, man.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks for tuning in, and have a great week. And Jay, see you tomorrow.